Hello everybody, this is AJ Gaming. Welcome back to Disco Elysium. I've been playing offline and I've been running around trying to find some clue to move on, and I stumble upon Joyce Messier. She will give me a clue. A clue about drug trafficking conspiracy among the truck drivers. I think with this clue we can move on. We still, as you can see, we still cannot find our badge, but she will give us a clue if we help her with the drug trafficking case. So let's continue on.
Detective, a word in private before we continue. This is not going quite as I hoped it would. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance and, not volunteer us to be her henchman. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the Legion. I wouldn't go that far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to adapt. She's a professional.
Okay. I think this is our only option right now. We have no clue about our badge whereabouts. Let's get back to her then.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
What do I need to do? No need. Tell me something.
Of course.
Okay, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs,
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
So everybody has their hands on a honeypot jar, as they say.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Everard and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Okay.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
The lorries.
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Okay.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperos in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
It's no coincidence. Okay. I think this.
How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy funding.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It's no coincidence the lorries are stranded there like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the trade committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open the drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in. And then
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Why didn't you come to Elysium?
On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement.
we know the company has launched its own probe into the union's alleged involvement.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
Okay. This is telling what we need to. This is information that is not relevant to her. I think let's not click this. Okay, I've made up my mind about the smuggling investigation.
Yes?
We will take this case, probe the drivers, see what yields.
According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something. It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Okay, thank you. That's all for now. Let's run. Because at 9 o'clock, we have to find that smoker, right? So we don't have a lot of time left. Yes, I'll be running around aimlessly like a headless chicken, trying to find something. This is like a true detective story. Not a true. You know what I mean. So you have to find a clue. You have to piece it together. Let's ask this driver.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind? Ah, man. Me and Narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, you know? But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man? Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some...
Entrapment is a practice whereby an officer of the law induces a person to commit a criminal offense that the person would have otherwise been unlikely to commit, usually through some trickery persuasion.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. Gotta guard the stuff. Boss it.
Orion Smith. This is quite credible. It goes with its cadence.
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire. Wait, there's something here, stored away in some dusty corner. It starts like...
A mirror temperature is always 0. It is ice in the vein. This camera is an X-ray.
Whoa! What else?
It is a chalice held out to you in silent communion,
Silent communion. That's good.
where gaspingly you partake of shifting identity, never your
Dang.
own.
That's some great shit. You came up with that yourself. Fucking hey! Seems I got you all wrong. Cops aren't much known for their artistic sensibilities these days. It's good to meet a fellow poet. Someone with an appreciation for real text. The others here, they don't really get it. I get you. When they really click, it makes the world seem manageable. Good to be on the same page.
You found some common ground with this man. Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though, remember those words.
Okay,
Why does art inspire you so much? Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of... In short, art is the... Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic with that beard and those clothes. Yes, you see substance.
return.
No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real living art here. Become the art pop. Quit being so indecisive. What are you exactly? It's not only your duty to go ahead and provide savage.
Still cannot unlock anything. How much psych do I need to... how much psych do I need to get? I don't know. There's a lot of things that I don't know. Okay, let's find another driver. The racist guy is a driver, right?
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again? Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body. You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Mirza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacture. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
Hold on, but they make alcohol in Ilmara too. Also they do.
I don't go for that foreign piss. Pamplemousse is made in Mundi. Or sometimes I like a dram of the Yugo Grand vodka. Koikos and worse much, but they do no booze.
He eyes you warily, unsure how to respond. This goes on for about 2 seconds.
I don't know shit. If I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kids sneaking on at night. If they touch my stuff,
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling and Rouse. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
If they were getting drunk inside the whirling in rags, how could they know who broke into the lorry?
What? Aren't we allowed to say there is a kids who do all the stealing around here? That's not road to science, man.
Okay, if it's not you, then who's running that route gonna be?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealand, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam.
The one reselling him
You'd
the
be
sharing
surprised if he was
package.
spending drugs as well.
Wait, the street vendor stuff up there? That guy's a lorry driver?
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit. He's selling his employer stuff after he bought the seals on his human. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, right? 100%.
I
Wow.
wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealand himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay selling a visit
So,
then. Okay, we're done now.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Okay. What's your stand on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
I'm super into drugs.
That's very cool. A lot of the coolest detectives do drugs. Sadly, I don't have any drugs on sale. Or at my home, or on my purse.
Sir, it appears to be true. No drugs in sight. Not in the box of sunglasses or under the speakers.
That's even cooler. You investigating that and all. But I am not a lorry driver.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We believe him if we didn't know better.
But you are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
okay. Maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
Stop screaming. Let's get tough.
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd?
Crowd, you know.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.
Which number one?
Osher, please. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please, don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
Let's get tough on him. We just need to get tough on criminals.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
Who are these other drivers, quote, who
All
talk?
of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now?
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Is the lady driver the old woman back there? Point to the pale driver, days out, strange.
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved.
He's not ruling her out.
Could she be associated with the Hardy Boys?
I don't know. I'm not local. I don't know anything about that.
Okay, we're cool.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with the punches. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detective.
Where is she? Okay. Let's get through here. Climb. Just climb. There's no one here. So the only person is this.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s. The men have the small jokes and everything is made out of plastic. Why do you need plastic when you can make the world out of lumber? Back in Mecca, at the time of the revolution, the sidewalks and cafes were filled with young people. I wasn't until you came along, that is. This is Gabriel Wonder.
A strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all his lines.
A celebrity.
It's a world that's only ever existed in her mind.
So I think you were in Moscow when you were young.
Someone was.
Someone.
They are someone's memories. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
All of what? The world. The present.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Roman. It was early spring, and the man behind the black sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow and she appears to take your measure.
While you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution, meth was a
Meth.
golden age.
The Republic of Mesk is a massive confederation on the Isola of Muindi, the world's largest state by territory. It's a petrostate, a
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos and knickknacks lines the dashboard.
Diamonds? Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Okay, but what are you really
Whatever
hauling?
stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Then it's contraband, Loman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my...
Bad hand. Hermenegildos' bad hand strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
Alright.
Of course not. To truly understand the Boya,
The Boyadero, Boya for short.
Okay, let's fast forward this.
it's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with him. Don't be stupid.
In the background, you can hear the orchestra swell as the screen fills.
No. The Boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the maggot. The most beautiful. A true Boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself.
Okay.
Can be tied down by man or woman.
Alright, are you the lady driver?
You just call me a lady, Harissa.
The woman's malevolent cackling fills the roundabout.
I'm a lady like you are Javier Buenguerro. Only in dreams.
So you're not the driver everyone is
I'm
terrified
only
about.
terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Yeah, it's not her. Believe me.
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
That's the sad story. Then who is the female driver I was told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spent a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around?
That's all I need to know, thanks.
We'll see.
You seem
She's
away.
just a distracted old woman.
So he doesn't think.
You hear that, Loman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much.
Nothing. I just don't.
He doesn't want your frail mind caught up in something here. Something unconnected to the case.
Oh, don't Lomonosos, the Transcatlia Magistral. You're right, Loman.
A correct appraisal. Your
Is that all you woke me up to say?
You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Loman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, not drugs. Yes, there is a protagonist.
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary, the great unrest.
Then what weird?
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
You're mad, Loman. What of it? Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way. Just this month I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat. The U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriz? No, Loman, diamonds. Easy. Is the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Where do you want me to go? This isn't so... Or I can just...
I think we're done here, no?
Okay, okay.
Yes, go.
Find out who's the driver, where her lorry. Empathy, authority, suggestion. I need to up the suggestion max. Where is the... Look, that sounds good.
Right to work! Right to work!
Who do you need to ask to know about these things? Maybe he knows something.
So, how'd you like our...
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man.
It's but a rest area on the back. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Of course, I got you. You don't know anything. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say. I knew this man wasn't coming. And what you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. None of business with this. I'm more of a philosophical.
He means he's not asking about the Hardy Boys.
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but they're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except we're negotiating our shit. Aye. This stuff. They were never grateful. Were we ever grateful? All of it.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page. Communism is basic.
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've made it. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman. I guess you kind of get to be the village.
By that, you mean?
By heavens, why would he? The old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is reasonably lavish, sure. Besides that...
This man has political theory, and...
Sure thing.
This was great. You've...
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question.
The man whispers.
Okay, we got the key from Nana. Where are the... Let's ask around.
The unpromising race pupil return.
Leave. So, if you want to find a lingering lorry driver, it is right here. There's no
Lorry
other
stuck
way.
in the traffic jam. This big head. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin.
No. There's no way there. We have gone there. So there's no way here. Where should we go? You are here. Let's talk to the pale driver again. I think that's our only lead.
Make way for the master poet. I don't want to talk about that. Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is. I did it, man. I told you I was...
It's true. We would have caught a lie. But, emotional rhetoric.
Okay. I think this is mistake.
That's a fact.
Who is this person?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me too.
Who is she to
A
you?
friend? An acquaintance.
Okay.
I don't know.
What does she look
was
like?
a youngish woman. Gruff, but
What color hair?
blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she...
Then she may have dyed it again.
When did she
Damn,
leave?
I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person.
We can't just let it go. It's part of the police investigation.
True, true.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's trouble. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
But she deals drugs, man.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is...
I don't believe you. I just can't, man. I'm not. She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her. I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me,
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind. The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her. Fuck, man. Go gross.
He's right. There are other options. The race method. Wait, this guy says they're friends. Then, acquaintances. And he's okay with others ratting her out. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt too. You're not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man. I thought you were a different kind of cop. Here.
The keys to a motor lorry.
Nice.
Pretty complex. Looks like a chain.
Her lorry's still here. Down past the Statue of Philippe. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these. That's all I know.
Nice.
Last Friday.
We have found something.
She left them to me. Because she...
The other drivers would have to tow it or break in to get the machines moving.
If they break in, they would find what's hidden inside. Something incriminating.
I bet you are.
Thank you for your cooperation, sir. I know it was hard.
You don't really think so.
I really do. If I didn't, I wouldn't be in the RCA.
So we have a clue, at least. A green one, right? A green one past the statue. Here.
This screen found, A to Z, contemporary, is parked in the shadow of the room.
This is the one our men pointed to.
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. The door is locked. The handle looks... There's no picking this lock.
Okay, unlock the door.
Push the key into the lock and turn.
Open
The
it.
smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you.
Hit my head
These
poster.
are movie posters. One of them, particularly, there's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette.
What's that smell?
The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume.
Studied
The
this
actress
before.
is draped in a sheath dress. One of her Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your foot... This is Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography. Less known, she wasted away in a drug. The actresses and the rear actor.
Examine the
Looks
radio.
like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been...
Strange. There are so many radio stations set there. Must be over 100 at least. Doesn't look like it. It's for contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. Looks like we are dealing with
A 20-kilometer radius, the smell of 1,000 cigarettes.
Check the
You
pedals.
wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools, but one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
sandpaper, another technique. Yes? Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching. Now we know for certain who is the missing eighth person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation? You're right. But we should still go and see what Titus has done.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. A metallic door slides out from the seat. It's an issue of Petty Fair. It looks like an article ripped out from a ray.
The Ulan frequency system?
The pull-out tool slides back into its nest. The rest is, as it were, he blows the rusty old.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company anyway. Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect.
This means it's well-funded. Technology like that.
I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about. And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection with, like Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open.
Meaning, someone as slippery as Ephra won't be caught by a couple of cops and some...
We should return to the murder case. There are more than enough grounds to start it. The fact that one hasn't stopped. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affair descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either. As elegant as...
Don't be fooled. Desire always plays a role.
Yes, well... Debrief over.
A lorry abandoned, but the smell of cigarettes closed the door.
So, the gem mystery. Report back to Joyce. Confirm Hardy boys about the drug trade. So guys, this is it for. So guys, I think this is it for this episode. We will meet you again next time. I don't want to make this episode long because I'm not that entertaining, I guess. So if you guys watch it too long and you will get bored, to be honest with you, I know you have already been bored. So that's it. Leave a like, subscribe if you don't, and you can comment if you like. You also can click the link in the description. Buy me a coffee. $1. You can buy me for $1. Buy coffee for $1, $2. Any amount is fine by me. This will help me a lot. Thank you in advance.